We saw that Darren and KG are out. What do you know the extent of Darren's injury and what might have happened to lead to this? I know he was listed as probable earlier. He was listed as probable earlier, so was there some sort of setback or anything like that?
Just in pain and can't play. I mean, probable he was in pain last night while we took him out of the game, so obviously the pain is too much for him to play. I mean, no setbacks or nothing, you know, just pain.
The offense, over the last 8 games, the offense has been better. The defense has stayed pretty much the same throughout. It doesn't seem to be a lot of differences from the first 25 games to the last 8 games. Have you noticed that at all? And where would you like to see the team improve defensively?
I think our defense has been good. There's a lot of good offensive teams in the league, and, you know, if you can't score, you can't win. And that's the bottom line. When you go against all these teams, you can't shut them down. You know, you try to get a certain amount of stops to give you an opportunity to get control of the game. But if you've seen in a lot of games, you know, the games are coming down to the wire because, you know, you don't get enough stops. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about everybody in the league. If you watch around the league, it's really fun to watch the games because they're never over until they are actually over.
Coach, Dallas comes in as winners of 5 in a row, and one of the reasons for that, obviously, Rajon Rondo. Just curious from your perspective, what challenges does he present for you guys and just teams in general?
Well, he's one of the top point guards in the NBA, and he's got a lot of weapons around him. He's a great distributor. He's a great penetrator, but he also scores and rebounds, and he gets steals. He creates havoc on defense. He's running all over the court, stealing the ball and disrupting your offense. So, you know, same challenges that we had with him when he was in Boston.
With KG out, how much are you seeing this as an opportunity maybe to get a longer look at Mason and Brooke together for an extended period of time?
I've had a whole season to look at Brooke and Mason. You know, him being out has nothing to do with what kind of look I get. You know?
No, I don't know what you mean.
I'm saying they played together. They started together. I mean, when KG was out earlier in the season. I mean, what are you trying to ask me?
I'm asking if you might get a longer look at them in games and what you might find out offensively or defensively about them playing together.
Well, I've already found out.
So there's nothing you can learn about watching them play more basketball together?
Well, let me put it this way. I hope that they play better together. Because
So
the numbers haven't shown that they play well together. Our plus-minus numbers are down. Our defensive numbers are down. Everything when they're on the court together is not very good for that combination. But it also holds true for Jared and Darren. It's nothing new. You know, seeing them on the court now, I'm not looking for what they don't do. I'm looking for them to play well so we can possibly win the game. I mean,
do you know what your 5 is going to be with Kevin out?
yes, we're going to start Brooke again. And we're going to, obviously, Jared starting.
So Brooke and Mason then?
Brooke and Mason. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying that, you know, I don't sit around and analyze the game the same way you guys do. I'm just trying to put a group out there and trying to compete and win. And sometimes the numbers show that they don't, and you try to stay away from it as much as possible because they don't play well together. And for why, I have no idea. You know, you try to, you know, figure it out when you're in practice and when you're watching tape. But it's really, you know, you know, just sometimes it's that way because I would expect Darren and Jared to play well together, but the numbers bore out that when they're on the court together, it's not very good for the team. Not that they're not playing well, and sometimes it's the people around them, but it's about matchups. It's about how they complement each other as well.
Coming into the season, you talked about KG and, you know, managing minutes and never having to do that before in your career in terms of back-to-back stuff like that. Just what's it been like for you to have to kind of just, you know, not have him, I guess, in these?
I haven't really managed his minutes. You know, they come and tell me he's played, I think, 1 back-to-back. But he just says, they say he can't play tonight. I just say, okay, next man, come on and let's play. I don't try to worry about it. It is different. It's, you know, but it is what it is, and you just go play, go coach. For me, I just go coach. I don't worry about it.
Sorry, when you say they, what are you talking about? Is that coming straight from him or the training staff?
The trainer and him.
Okay.
He talks to the trainer. Trainer comes to me and says, ticket's not going tonight. You know, and I say, okay, Brooke, Mason, whomever it is, Mirza, your turn up.
Okay, thank you.